Hello Libra, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree and I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of January 2022. I want to say Happy New Year depending on when you are watching this video. And I'm really excited because I know a lot of changes are happening, things are shifting, things are moving. January is going to be a good month, and the year 2022 is going to be phenomenal for pretty much everybody. You know, as long as you are really working towards growth and advancing, I guess, you're definitely going to see some positive changes, some good results. So for the readings this month, I will be using my original tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. I will then close out your reading, Libra, with an Eternal Crystals Oracle card. Now, I do want to let you know that I am using a new camera and I am trying to improve the quality of my videos. So I do apologize in advance if something doesn't quite look right or if things are a little bit off. I'm still learning, you know, and that's part of one of my goals for 2022 is to improve the quality of the content that I share with you guys. So, and I also apologize for the lighting. You know, I know it. I have a new ring light and I'm not sure if it's working or if it's doing making any difference. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into your reading, Libra. I already see some really good cards coming out for you. All right, Libra, what do we need to know as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of January 2022? All right, like I said, big changes are coming. You know, Libra, you have been the facilitator of, you know, financial shifts that are happening. And I can see that by these first two cards. Now, the Death card literally means life transformation. There's going to be a huge change as it relates to your financial overview. And you're going to start seeing that change take place in January if you're not already seeing it right now. The Death card means that literally one way of life is being put to rest and you are rebirthing into a whole new evolution of who you are and how you exist in the world. Now, as this relates to your money, it could definitely mean changes in your career, in your job, in your industry, in your business, but it's definitely going to be some type of change or some type of monumental shift for the better, which means not only more money, not only more increase, but it also gives you more leverage as an individual. You are really up-leveling yourself, and I hope you're ready, because with that comes new responsibilities, which is what I'm seeing here. Next, we have the Magician. That's the card of alchemy, which means you literally are using what you have to create what you want, and you're a success. You're seeing positive results. The Queen of Wands, she tells us that you're very stable and you're very grounded and that you're not easily swayed by things that may not necessarily look like, you know, how you thought they would. You see everything as a win in some way, shape, or form. But here is where we get to, like I said, you're definitely going to have to take on some new responsibilities. The Ten of Wands says you're going to have a lot of new responsibilities showing up for you, but that's okay. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, means you're going to be working quite a bit. January is going to be a very busy month for you, Libra. Finally, we have the Eight of Cups, which means you walk away from something, and I'm not surprised about that. When you move into something new, when you level up into a new phase, you have to leave behind the old. Looks like you do that beautifully with no hesitation and no regrets. All right, Libra. Let's see what else shows up for you. Oh, nice. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of January 2022. Libra. All right, so as you have accepted that you're moving into all these new changes. You're experiencing new shifts in your life. There is going to be some disappointment because you're going to have to let either some people go or certain situations go. Now, I think we all know this from an intellectual standpoint, but still emotionally, it's still hard. If you have to leave a relationship, if you have to leave a job, you know, because you're moving into something bigger and better, it doesn't mean that you don't feel that. And I have a feeling that's what you're going to be going through. It's like, you know, you have to move on, you know, you have to up level, but it doesn't mean that it's easy or that it's not without some type of an emotional charge. Next, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the card of investments. One of the things I want to mention about the King of Pentacles is I've been getting this card a lot in almost all the signs. I think if you're not investing in some way, shape, or form right now, you're really doing yourself a disservice. Even if you don't know anything about anything, everyone can start somewhere with a very small amount of money. You just have to pick some place and start. I personally, I've been investing in crypto for many years now, metals, but you don't have to do that. It could be real estate, it could be stocks, it could be mutual funds, it could be even a business, like whatever it is for you. But the timing is very crucial that you get involved now, because investing is a long-term gain. And if you want to win, you need to take action today. Next, we have the Star and the World card, two very positive cards. The Star means you literally are becoming the star of the show, Libra. The World card means that everything is showing up for you in the perfect timing and in the perfect way. We also have the Four of Swords. This is a card of sometimes stepping back while we kind of recalibrate and figure out what our next move is going to be. So you've got some big things happening, especially in the first half of January. The other thing I want to mention about the Star card is that's the card of health. So if some of you are experiencing some health challenges, just stay assured that you are going to be seeing some healing and some I want to say remission for some of you. You know, some of you, if you are struggling, it looks like healing is definitely coming for you, you know, and that's a beautiful thing, because, you know, I believe that wealth is good health. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Let's go ahead and continue on, Libra, and see what else shows up for you. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for January 2022. All right, I got more cards here than I was expecting, but that's okay. So we have the Hangman in reverse. I love that because it means you are no longer stagnant. It means you are moving forward progressively, as we noted here with the Magician card. We also have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles in reverse means there's some unexpected money news. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It just means that something you weren't expecting shows up as it relates to your finances. Now, because we are in tax season, I know that that could be a possibility for so many of us, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is something tax related. Next, we have the Five of Swords. That is kind of a strain in communication, so pay attention to, you know, the people close to you. They may not be on the same page, you know, as it relates to your goals and your finances, but that's okay. You can still move forward in a way that benefits you. Next, we have the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords in the reverse talks about healing emotionally. So you could have, you know, maybe gone through a very emotional time, which we kind of mentioned here. So it looks like whatever was happening here gets resolved in the following week, which is a very good thing. The Three of Cups, a canceled gathering is what I'm picking up with that. So maybe you were going to have lunch with somebody, maybe there was a party, but it looks like that gets canceled, postponed, or delayed. Finally, we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a very good card because that's success, that is joy, that is contentment. Now, because this is also a celebration card, I wouldn't be surprised if You get word that some type of gathering is canceled, and then it still happens, but it's better than what it initially was scheduled to be. And I don't know. I'm feeling like this is just going to be a really fun time. You could make some new business connections, maybe with some people, maybe some networking, that type of thing. All right, next up we got the Nine of Pentacles. This is the card of self-development. I think a lot of you will be either going back to school, maybe investing in some online courses, maybe getting your, I don't know, real estate license, maybe going into nursing for some of you. But I do feel like there is going to be something where you invest in yourself and it's going to pay off because you're going to make more money because of it. And we have the Seven of Swords. Now let's see what's going on with this. Because the Seven of Swords, I'm picking up an energy that you feel, Libra, something could be taken away from you. Ooh. All right. Again, more cards than I anticipated, but that's okay. So what I'm seeing here is there's some type of a concern that something is going to be taken from you financially, Libra. But when all is said and done, I don't see that happening. It looks like maybe someone will try to take something, either stealing your ideas, your time, your resources. You know, and you're very generous. From what I'm seeing here, you're very generous with what you have anyway. You know, you have no problem helping people. You have no problem doing what you can to support others. But when someone tries to be manipulative or someone tries to be dishonest and take something from you that you feel you are not intending for them to have, then that's when things can get a little bit messy. So that could come into play here. But here's where it gets good, because we have the Two of Pentacles, which means your finances are pretty solid. Your budget is in place. Then we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is very discerning because he talks about removing things that need to be removed. So I do feel like maybe someone will try to be a little shifty, but you see what's going on from what I'm seeing here, and you have no problem cutting things off, getting rid of this person who could be a problem, and you are no worse off because of it, right? You have no regrets. You may be a little disappointed, maybe because someone kind of showed you a side that you never expected, but it doesn't mean that you're sad and you're distraught. As a matter of fact, you recover very quickly. And again, we have this magician, and we saw him here. The magician says that you take the situation and you use it to your fullest advantage, and you allow yourself to really win, even though someone was trying to, I mean, I'm not saying they were trying to like deliberately hurt you, but it's like someone was trying to get something for nothing. You know, those types of people. You know, it's like they're all take and they don't give, or they see something you have and they feel entitled to it. And I'm feeling this is like a professional thing. You know, this is somebody either you work with or somebody you do business with, or maybe a colleague or something like that. But like I said, you recover very beautifully, and it happens very quickly. So Libra, you've got a good month. I do see some life lessons coming into play, but you know, it's like you take the information and you make it into something good, something beautiful, something profitable. So, Libra, don't worry about January, because I see money coming, and I also see, like I said, some new developments as it relates to yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and close out your reading with an Eternal Crystals Oracle card. We got Unakite, living in the present, heart chakra. I don't want this to have a glare, but that says living in the present, heart chakra. So throughout the month of January, Libra, focus on your heart chakra, focus on how you feel, and remember to always do the best you can as far as staying in the present moment, because that is where you will find the answers you need. All right, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.